Dun 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 dun.
This is math project due tomorrow. Yeah.
Geometry.
Not due tomorrow. I mean, we did this about 3 weeks ago. Don't worry about it. Okay.
What's this transformation?
What are we gonna be talking about, Elliot?
We're gonna be talking about.
Wait. Yes. Okay. We are going to be talking about Transformations, Chapter 9.
Transformations.
Okay. So, what is a transformation, Josh?
Transformation? That's when you get a figure. Well, we gotta make a human graph here, guys.
Of
we
course.
gotta make it human. Okay, I'll be the x-axis.
I'm going to be the y-axis.
Okay, we gotta go down a little bit. Elena, help us out.
And then you got a shape right here.
Okay, then you.
What's a
what
transformation?
Do you do?
A transformation just slides.
Just slides.
Just like so.
Just like that.
Without turning or changing.
It just stays the
It
same. It
maintains
just
its
moves
isometry.
anywhere around the graph.
Yeah.
It's an isometry.
Now with the graph.
Not for
No.
the real stuff.
So now, when reading a transformation, you're going to see something like this.
Shape.
Big T, and then your coordinates. Now with this is your x value. You're going to move in whatever direction along your x-axis, depending on this number, and same with the y, moving along the y. So with this, you're going to move to the left, 2 units, and up 3. And then you have your pre-image and your image.
And this is an isometry because they're both the same shape and they are congruent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go. So wait, there.
Do a barrel roll.
Beep, beep, beep. Wall. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's talk about reflections.
Reflections. I like
Okay.
reflections.
Alright.
Reflections.
So wait, let me put this up right this time. Yes.
What is a reflection?
Well,
Well, we're gonna have to, of course, your favorite, the human graph.
because we don't want to fail.
Okay, so you start with your shape here. And if you want to reflect over the y-axis, you just flip it over here. And this distance are the same. But if your pre-image is here, and you want to flip it over the x-axis, it just goes whoop, and this distance are the same.
But like a translation, this is indeed an isometry because the image maintains its congruence. It just changes positions.
You can even do it this way too, which is line y equals x. Or if you have it here, you can do it this way, which is a line y equals negative x.
Well, what is that? We're gonna have to see that.
Magical graph. Magical graph.
Magical
Wait,
graphic
don't- wait,
geometry.
Okay. What am I doing? Here, hold it.
Okay, so you have your shape,
Shape.
and it's here.
It is.
Okay.
It's right there.
So if you have your point here,
Mm-hmm.
and this is -2, 1, and you want to flip it over the y-axis,
Why?
and then your other shape becomes here,
Which makes it.
which makes the x positive. So then it would be +2, 1.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, it would.
Pre-image image.
Okay. But if you wanted to do it a different way,
You can keep that -2, 1 there.
I could have, but I didn't.
You know what, Josh? I'm tired
But
of
we gotta change the color a little bit.
you know what? I'm tired of you overanalyzing, Josh. You can just calm down.
But if you wanted to flip it this way, like so, and then your shape would be here, which would be over the x-axis, your y would become negative. So it'd be -2, -1. Does that make sense?
For that point.
Pre-image image.
That point.
And if you're starting, say this is your pre-image, and then this is your image, and you're starting at -1, it just becomes positive because a negative and negative makes positive.
Mm-hmm.
Now the next reflections, they're a little more complicated, but still not hard.
it's gonna be for the line y equals x, and I'm gonna look at the rules.
Your imaginary line.
Wait, I'm looking at the rules.
Yeah.
It's a little blurry, but all you do is change xy into yx. So what would that look like?
So you have your shape, and this is your line y equals x, this blue line. And then you just go whoop, like so.
And what would that become, Elena?
And that would become
yx, also known as
yx, so it would be
1,
1.
negative 2.
1.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Yes. The
Yes.
next one is even a little bit harder, but not bad
It's
at
the
all.
line y equals negative x, and it goes the opposite way. And for this one, magical paper of rules. Y equals negative x, all it does is change xy to negative y, negative x.
Okay. So then you have this. You have your shape here. Then if you want your other shape to like flip up, and then it'd be like here.
So what's the coordinates of a point you're
Oh,
gonna?
so this, say we have this point on this triangle, which is, I would say, -4, -3. Okay?
Okay.
So then it would just flip up, like so.
Flip
It would
up.
be negative, it would be 4, 3.
That'd be
3, 4.
3, 4.
So then it just becomes,
You
YX.
flip it, and you switch the operations
so
as
it'd
well.
be negative y, negative x, which would make this, since you're negative.
Positive.
So yeah, it would just be 3, 4.
Yes.
Simple as that.
And that's what I like to call a reflection
Yeah.
on a whiteboard. Okay.